Good morning, my YouTube family, my Facebook family, my Snapchat family. Like I would tell you is if you like these videos, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, or whatever you do to keep up with me. Follow the reels. But I want to talk to you again about finance and about being finance free in 2023 and being debt free in 2023. See, this is important. This is a push that I want to do going up into the New Year's and beyond. When I started this channel, I had 4 legs. I'm still going to be doing those 4 legs, which is faith, family, finance, and future. And if you notice, I've been putting a couple reels out today, each day, because I want to talk about future. I want to talk to our youth too. But today, this morning, right now, it'll be about financial free and debt free in 2023. To recap a little bit, we talked about 401ks, hours, and all that kind of stuff. We talked about what we need to do to get debt free in 2023. We need to cut back a little bit. We need to trim the fat on what we're doing. Maybe one less movie, maybe not having so many subscriptions to all this other stuff. But today, I'd like to talk to you about your 401k or at least your Mercy Fund and how you can save on that. So let's talk about your 401k. Again, if you haven't started your 401k at work, please start your 401k. Do the match. That money they give you is free. Nobody turns down free money. Everybody likes free money. So let's go ahead and match that. And if you can, if you already been matching, do 1 more percent a year. It won't hurt you. Also, if you can max out, it'll help you with your tax. Let's say, for instance, you have a job that don't have a 401k. I want you to start simple. If you get paid every 2 weeks, then I want you to put $50 every 2 weeks into a savings. If you can afford it, do 100 every 2 weeks. If you get paid weekly, $50 a week. If you take this will add up. This will get you a cushion for when something happens. You can stay debt free. You can be your own bank. See, when we are our own bank, we're no longer slave to the lender. See, you can pay yourself back. And if you want to, you can pay yourself back plus interest. So let's say you get that Mercy Fund built up and say you need to pull $1,000 out. Then divide that up by whatever you want to pay yourself back, which is maybe 12. And instead of paying 1,000 back to yourself, pay 1,100 back to yourself. See, you can be your own bank. You no longer have to borrow from people or rob Peter to pay Paul. We should be more financial free than what we are. And how we get that is having this Mercy Fund. They had a Pew research that said that a person who has an accident in a car cannot even pay a $500 car deductible, the average person. This has got to be unacceptable, not just for people, but for everybody who's listening under the sound of my voice. We have to make sure that we save that money where we don't get in those hard times and we're able to do things. See, we was not meant and put on this earth to be a slave to the lender. We was not meant and put on this earth not to be prosperous. I'm not talking just name it and claim it, because I understand some of you go to these places and these churches, say name it and claim it, God's going to give. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. God doesn't work like that. He doesn't do tit for tat. He doesn't. The Bible tells us he blesses the just and the unjust. That's why people like Mark Zuckerberg and a few other people who don't claim Jesus Christ is still rich to this day. So we have to get out of that name and claim it, depending on these churches to do stuff for us. That's not what the church is for. The church is there to offer salvation. Anything more than that, what they're saying is just truly a lie. Your pastor can't save you. Your pastor's not going to make you rich, and your pastor's not going to make you prosperous. You have to do this thing yourself. You have to put those saving values into effect. You have to be a checkup from the neck up so that you can get this thing. You're meant to be prosperous in 2023. You're meant to be financial free in 2023. You're meant to be debt free in 2023. And if nothing else, you're meant to be better off where you was in 2023 than you started and you ended in 2022. See, this thing is something that can be done. You can do this. I know you can, because I've done it in my life. I told you the story about credit card debt. I was a slave to the lender, a slave to the credit card debt. And I got that credit card. It was 24 months. I paid it off, and it was a lot of money, but I stayed disciplined. This takes discipline. It takes that you want to do. It takes a change in this mindset, this thinking. We don't have to be dependent on nobody. So in 2023, besides just being debt free in 2023, besides just being financial free in 2023, and financial freedom is a good thing, we must change our mindset in 2023 so that we're never and no longer slaves to the lender. See, God never meant us to be a slave to a lender or a slave to anybody else. He's always wanted us to be independent. We must step out on this and get plugged in to what we're trying to do and stay disciplined in that. This mind can be changed. It's like a habit. 21 days, 22 days. Next thing you know, it turns into a month. A month turns into 2 months. And then next thing you know, you are debt free and financial free and no longer slave to the lender. I know you can do this. I know it's your purpose. I know that you could be debt free if you want to be in 2023. So if these videos do anything for you, like these videos, smash the like button, subscribe, follow me on the reels, follow me on Facebook, YouTube, or whatever you want to be. Let's make this thing an interactive thing so that we all can elevate our surroundings, elevate our financial goals, elevate our faith, elevate our future, and elevate our finances. With that being said, my brothers and sisters, my Facebook friend, my family, my YouTube, Snapchat, and everybody else out there, have a blessed and wonderful day.